Hello, little Munchkin is asleep, so I thought I'd hop on and do a quick video. So I was talking the other day about trade shows, but what happens if you can't do a trade show for whatever reason, or you can't afford it, or timing isn't right? Can you get new retailers? Yes, absolutely. So I mentioned on my trade show video that one of the things you would do is contact retailers that were on your wish list in advance. And there's no reason that you can't do that regardless of whether you're at a trade show or not. So there's loads of ways you can, do it. There might be retailers that you have in mind that you can contact. Instagram is fantastic for just dropping a note to retailers and saying, hi, I really love your store. Can I send you some information? And it's really quick and easy because they'll be able to look at your feed straight away and know whether it's a good fit or not for them. You can also then, it's 2 points of contact because you're contacting them on Instagram. You can then follow it up with an email, and then you can pop back to them on Instagram and do what did you think. And I found it's really effective, and I have definitely got some retailers that way. Another thing is, and I did this on my feed the other day, I asked if anybody knew of any good retailers near them, shops, gifty type shops or baby shops that sell gifts. And I got lots of responses. The great thing was that people were tagging the shops in the reply. So it's a double whammy really. It's like the shops are, I'm being brought to their attention. Mama Designs has been brought to their attention because they're being tagged on my post. It's a mutual follower, potentially a mutual customer, which means that they think it's a good fit. And it's just a really nice way of doing it, and that can be useful and a good thing to try as well. Another thing that Instagram is great for is there's a little feature, and when you've got, so if you get a retailer up and it's a good retailer, you think it's a good fit for you, there's, if you go along to the middle, there's like a little arrow, it's really just a little tiny arrow. If you click on it, it brings up similar accounts. So this can be a great way of just discovering brand new accounts that you didn't know existed that are similar to the ones you were looking at. So I've used that before, that's really good. And then again, just follow, send them a little message, and then follow up with an email as well, because most retailers will have an option of sending an email on there as well. Another thing that I've done before is to look at other brands. So not similar brands to you, but similar in the same industry. Maybe they're sort of a similar level in terms of like the type of product. Sorry, that I've put that really badly. They're selling to the same kind of people, really. That's what I mean. So it's the same, similar in that respect. And have a look at their stockist lists on their website. Really simple one. Have a look. Chances are they'll have all the shops listed there. There you go. There's your list. Go through it, contact them all. Just get in touch. And do you know what? Send one email. Probably won't hear back, because you know what? Imagine how many emails they might get in a day, but it doesn't mean they're not interested. It just, people just don't get time and they think, oh, go back to that, and they don't go back to it. I do it myself loads. So follow up, as I keep saying about everything that you do. Don't just do it once, follow up. And chances are, they'll reply to you, even if it's a no. It might be a no, a not for now. But who knows, you might get yourself a new stockist from doing that. Another thing to consider is that some retailers only buy at certain times of year when they go to shows, for example. So it's a good idea. It's not always the case. I think small retailers can be more flexible, but you might want to consider doing it around the time of a show. Before, show seasons tend to be January, winter and then summer. So if you do it around that time when they're in buying mode, it's good to catch them maybe before they go to a show. So if they think, oh, I really like that info, they've got you in mind when they're looking around the show, and then maybe contact them again after they've been to some shows. Another thing to think about is if they are someone that you really want to get into, send them a sample. It's worth it. I mean, we don't send samples to everyone because we're asked all the time and it would cost us a fortune. But if they're a good retailer and you really want to get in there, send them a sample. It's totally worth it. And obviously them seeing the product is different to them just having a little look at your website or your Instagram. So hopefully that gives you a few ideas about what you could do if you're not going to exhibit at a show. There are still loads of ways you can reach out to retailers, and I've been really successful in doing all of those, so they definitely work, but you do have to invest some time into it. It's not just a one-time thing. You know, if you want to do it, you have to contact them several times, and maybe just pencil in a day where you've got some time to just get on it and do a load. But yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how you get on.